The latest developments now on a story we first brought you as breaking on Eyewitness News at noon. Police arrest 36 people in connection with an alleged drug ring.
And Providence police say the suspects from their city and several towns on the south coast of Massachusetts are believed to be dealing heroin and fentanyl. New tonight, what police are now saying about this major bust.
Eyewitness News reporter Jared Planner has the latest live from the mobile newsroom now. Jared.
Mike and Shannon, that's right. A large group of people removed now, police say, from the drug trafficking scene. This called a big win in the fight against heroin and fentanyl. Rows and rows of license photos, 36 people accused, 30 of them arrested in Operation Stop the Flow.
Make no mistake about it. This is a significant, a major drug operation.
Providence police say it was heroin laced with fentanyl and that these are mid-level dealers in the Fall River and New Bedford areas. Said to be at the top of the Providence and Cranston-based trafficking ring, these 6. Eyewitness News caught some of their arraignments last week. Accused 26-year-old leader Johan Jimenez, Mario Hernandez, 28, and Josio Vargas, 19.
These are the folks that are distributing it, and without a doubt, poisoning so many in this region.
The Providence Police Intelligence and Organized Crime Unit worked the op for 10 months with the aid of wiretapping, search warrants, and local, state, and federal cooperation. Clemens says officers seized over a kilo or more than 2 pounds of heroin and fentanyl, $65,000, and drugs and weapons paraphernalia.
These 30 were buying bricks of heroin at $120 a piece. That's a very good bargain in the heroin market. It's very cheap. They were making a lot of money.
A large profit margin on the backs of others. Clement says he also knows more traffickers and dealers will step up to fill the vacuum.
You will be captured too, and like at least the 6 in Providence, you will go to jail for a very long time as well.
And coming up new at 6 o'clock, what heroin and fentanyl are doing to local communities. We talked to a professional on the ground working to combat them. So we'll see you next hour. For now, live with the mobile newsroom tonight, Jared Planner, Eyewitness News.
Now at 6, new details on the major drug bust in Providence that was first breaking at noon.
Tonight, dozens are under arrest and several more are still at large. Police say they were all part of an enormous operation that funneled heroin and the deadly synthetic opioid fentanyl into the capital city.
Both deadly drugs are key players in the opioid epidemic gripping southern New England and the country. Eyewitness News reporter Jared Planner spoke to someone on the front lines fighting the epidemic. He's live now with a person's reaction to this drug bust. Jared?
Well, Mike and Shannon, we're here in West Warwick tonight. It is a community that knows the severity of the opioid crisis. And just a few weeks ago, it teamed up with the Providence Center to bring on a clinician who will help get people the help they need.
Make no mistake about it.
Providence police announcing 36 people accused, 30 of them arrested in Operation Stop the Flow, targeting fentanyl-laced heroin. Police say these are mid-level dealers in the Fall River area. The accused ringleader in Providence, 26-year-old Johan Jimenez. Colonel Hugh Clement says they were ruining lives. An addict might do heroin in amounts they're used to.
And then I hear on the street, this other dealer has even better product, and he's putting even more fentanyl in. People are dropping like flies, that's why.
Other users not knowing the fentanyl is there.
In my experience, it's not something that people are expecting.
Heather Seeger is a clinician newly assigned to the West Warwick Police. Her job to ride with officers and help citizens get treatment in a hard-hit town.
We have had 15 calls out for service in the community, opioid-related, as of May 1st of this year, just in West Warwick, and 3 additional opioid-related deaths.
On whether this heroin ring smashed brings any satisfaction.
The people that I help provide assistance to every day, that's a little bit less that they have access to.
By the way, the Providence Center tells us the clinician program has already been successful at the Warwick and Providence Police Departments. And back to the Providence Police Department for a moment. That department's intelligence and organized crime unit led today's bust, or at least the one announced today. For now, live in West Warwick with the mobile newsroom, Jared Planner, Eyewitness News.